What is up with it? Welcome to the Scar and Tove Show, Season X, Episode 4, with the homie SFAT, a friend, a close friend of the show.
And a long-time friend.
This esteemed the Scar and Tove Show, which is now an institution, I suppose. Not to pull my own, not to
toot your own horn.
Puff myself up, toot my own horn, but one could perhaps say, Toph, that this show is an institution in Melee's history.
Yeah. And SFAT is probably one of the guests we've had more than anybody.
Probably one every season.
We've probably done like 5 SFAT shows. Yeah. It is great to be back. Great to have you back.
Ooh.
Great to have you back.
I definitely remember 2. We've been on 2, but it's been a while.
Well.
It's been a while.
Zach, the real question is, how old are you now?
Oh.
How old do you think I am?
Dude, I have no idea.
I
remember when you were. How old were you when I met you? Is the real question. That's the question that's actually more important than how old you are today.
Yeah, actually,
I met you in 2009, 2010.
Oh.
Well, I met you in Genesis 2009.
I was in 9th grade.
That would be
16, 14. No, 14 years
It's like
old.
13.
13, yeah. 13, 14.
And let's just do some math. That was like 12 years ago. So that was about half of your
Zach,
lifetime.
okay, I'm ready for my guess. I'm ready to put my guess in.
Half of your lifetime.
I think
dude.
Zach is 25.
I think you're right.
Ooh, pretty close.
25. I would say 24.
26.
Oh! You're 26?
Be close with me.
26.
Wow.
Not too far off from you guys.
Yeah. Not too far off at all. Wow.
I'm right there.
You're far, my friend. You're nowhere near where I am.
Maybe in the wisdom.
You've never even thought about 40 years old and what that means. You never took a moment to consider it, but I, unfortunately, waking up on January 7th of this year, when I turned 34, had a new relationship with the concept of 40 years old. I'm telling you that right now. I experienced it, that it's a reality, and it's coming for me.
You're already thinking about 40?
I didn't until the day I turned 34.
Why 34? Why was that the age where you...
Dude, Toph, it must just be that my 33-year-old brain was like, we're good.
Yeah.
My 34-year-old brain just has to face the facts.
Wow.
It's coming, dude. It's coming. It's coming.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna hit 34.
But I never could have imagined that I would be 40 and playing Melee. But now it seems obvious.
Yeah.
Now
6 years from now, Zach's gonna be a fresh young 30-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm
30.
gonna be coming to you guys about.
Maybe you're the god of the game now. Maybe it's just SFAT #1 ahead of everybody.
#1.
All the Marths are complaining. Oh my God, Fox is so broken.
Can't beat SFAT.
You just can't beat him. Like,
Don't take him to FD. Don't take
every
him to
time
FD.
I hit him, smash the eye.
Don't do it. He's too good on FD.
Touched you
He's
one
too
time
good on
and you just
FD.
die.
He hits harder than we do on FD. I love that. SFAT, Aiden was in my ear. Bobby, I'm going to tell you the story from SCL this weekend, which you missed. And Aiden was in my ear, and he said we have an update on Winners Finals. SFAT versus Zane. Winners Finals is about to start. SFAT is in the Discord, and he has offered Zane gentlemen's to FD for game 1.
Yeah, I remember seeing Aiden's chat. He was like typing after I said that, and then he deleted it. He was just waiting. And then saying, coward.
Coward.
He said
That-
no. You
He said
actually
no.
did that? You offered that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, look.
You think that you want to go game 1 FD?
Yeah, I would much
Is that
rather.
because
go
if
game
you
one.
lose, you can't get counterpicked? Twice?
Exactly. Well, he doesn't have a stage that completely carries momentum, So
Yeah, from that standpoint, I think there's something important about that. See, because I believe that we should have one ban in best of 5s. And my solution sidesteps that being a good idea, because it should always be a bad idea to pick a worse stage, right?
But see, my problem with bans in best of 5 is where do we go? We've run out of stages, don't we?
Bobby's thought about that one.
Don't we run out of stages? We each get a ban. We go to game 5.
Okay.
Bobby's thought about
there's
this one.
one stage that has the power of the Godfather, that has where you can kiss the ring and you can go back to it, and that is the stage struck stage. And if at some point in the set you, SBAT, change your mind as to what stage should be the Godfather stage, you could always offer to restrike. And then you get 2 strike. So basically you go to the one stage that you both agree is the most neutral, which blows if there's a matchup where you actually have 3 bad stages, but...
Sure.
Bobby Scar rule.
I think that if you have 3 bad stages, then you better just learn how to beat that character on a bad stage. You're fucked. The rules aren't helping you.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept. I'd be down to try it out in some tournaments, see how it goes.
That's my answer.
You know the real
You know that,
reason...
right, Toph?
Absolutely.
You have
try
said
it
yourself.
out.
You could have
Test
at
it
this
with
point,
the data.
right?
Yeah. Huh?
You could have said it yourself at this point.
No, I know the whole Bobby Scar rule, and I'll always call it the Bobby Scar rule. But you know the real reason we have never experimented with bans and best of 5s. You know the reason. It's one man.
The tyranny of Blur.
Sheridan.
Sheridan is an interesting. I've never even talked to Sheridan about it, but it's Blur.
Juggle guy. Oh, Blur. Okay.
Good
It's
guess.
one of the
Great guesses.
those are the top 3.
This is what I realized.
Maybe
talking about
Tapo.
it. This is what I realized talking about it. It's that everyone at the end of the day will always, I don't even think they're meaning to do it, like consciously, but at a subconscious level, every single TO and player, us included, will always argue for what rule set is ultimately best for their character. So Blur says, I don't think we should have bans and best of 5s, and he says all this stuff to justify it, but what he really means is it's worse for Marth. And then...
That's a big statement that you're making, Toph, but I'm inclined to believe it. You're saying that each individual person is infused in their brain a little bit of favoritism towards
and
the
there
character.
isn't. I have talked to so many people about rule sets. Probably every single. I would say I've talked to 10 to 12 people about rule sets and what they think. Every single person I've talked to, at the end of the day, is arguing what would be just best for their character. Even the people that don't compete anymore.
Because you think about the stage strike process through the lens of your own character.
And I don't even think they mean to do it. I think it's a subconscious thing.
I think you're right.
It's called unconscious bias.
Unconscious
bias. As a student of psychology.
Are you a student of psychology? You just
How important would you say unconscious biases are, Zach?
How what?
How important is it to realize they exist?
Oh yeah.
How helpful is it to modeling everyday society and people's behavior?
Oh well, I mean, like they're impossible to get away from, right? Because
it's infused in our very essence.
Yeah,
it's happening all the time.
It takes a lot of introspection to even like realize that you're being influenced by an unconscious bias, right? And Toph, I think all 3 of us actually have incredible introspection. So
that's why people come to the Scar and Toph show, because they too want to know what is going on inside their heads.
Yeah.
And we're the ones, I know Toph and I, and yes, yourself as well, Zach, although you don't do a show as much.
What's up, Tapo?
Are digging in, trying to figure out what is going on in our heads. I think you're right, Toph.
Thank you. It's just something I've realized. I see Tapo in my chat. I want to know what Tapo thinks. Tapo, yes or no, bans and best of 5. Take your time. I'm just curious. And then I'm going to piece together...
But to the point, right? I think what we think about it is less important than running the tests.
What we think about it. Yeah.
We gotta get the data, right? What does the data say? But then we also gotta see how people feel about it, right? Like that's part of the data too.
Yes, exactly.
What are their opinions on? Do they like it? Do they not? Do Marth mains think it's actually okay, or do they actually still hate it?
You don't know what you'll learn. Maybe we all hate it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll all hate it for some reason.
Maybe we don't strike Battlefield game 1 every time, and now the new neutral becomes Yoshi's story, and everyone hates it.
Matt, dude, I have a fucking hot take. I think we need to bring some stages back.
Ooh.
No one's gonna agree with me. No one's gonna agree with me. No one's gonna agree with me.
And
wrong bias.
I think I have an unconscious bias that I'm actually making conscious right now, which is the reason I'm willing to say that is because I play a character that's very okay with playing on weird stages.
Yeah, I would say so.
But I've always thought it was cool. When I got into Melee, I thought it was cool. Well, when I got into Melee, there were too many stages, and we got rid of some of them, and I was like, okay, it's a better stage list now. I always thought it was cool that there was like one pro spacies or pro fast fallers counterpick stage, which is Stadium usually these days, And then back then there was usually like Brinstar or like Mute City or some stages good for the floaties. And then it was always like, well, but if you don't like these really strong counterpick stages, you use your band to get rid of them. And then you're kind of down to the neutral stages. And I was like, all right, cool. And then we got rid of fucking Brinstar or whatever it was. I guess Congo Jungle was the last standing one. And I was like, I guess they're gonna get rid of Stadium next. And then they never did. And then it was kind of weird. It was always weird to me how we only had one counterpick stage. I always felt like it should be an even number. I don't know. But that's just
I
me.
feel that way
no
too, but that's aesthetic, and we just don't have the number
yeah,
of stages. We just can't do it.
I guess so.
The custom stages are pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have played on those, messed around with those.
Those
are pretty tight.
I would be super stoked to play on more stages.
You know what I want? I want a map rotation, like I think we should have seasons.
I want a map rotation.
And so we always have the vanilla melee stages, and then every season we add 2 custom stages.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Each new tournament season, there's 2 additional custom stages.
That's what I want.
Map rotation.
That's tight. That's tight. Keeps things fresh. I like it.
That's how I thought.
Anyway, I don't know how we got here, but welcome to the Scar Show.
Well,
Toph, how are you doing today, man?
Good. I was gonna TLDR. I was gonna drive over. I think I told my chat yesterday I'd drive over, and then I realized, we realized there might be audio issues with the mics and stuff, and then I hit Zach up. TLDR, here we are with Zach instead. I thought it would be appropriate to get Zach on for a couple reasons. One, we just gotta say it. Zach was the star of the show this past weekend. Zach, you were the protagonist. We were commentating through the lens of, can SFAT win it all? Can SFAT bring home the bacon? No, the vegetarian bacon. The broccoli. Bring home the broccoli. And I mean, look, I had a wonderful time watching you. You took out 2 absolutely, titans of the game, Plup and Wizzy. Put on a great showing against, everybody basically that wasn't Zane, but Zane was on a bit of another level. And you had a wonderful fucking player cam thing going on.
Appreciate it.
My chat has been going nonstop SFAT jabs. Have you seen the SFAT jam emote, Zach? Do you know?
I added it to my Twitch as well.
Your roster, okay.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
In there.
It's a nice one.
It's really good. It's up there with the J-Bone jam.
The J-Bone jam. That just sounds like a dance move. The J-Bone jam. Oh
yeah,
shit,
no,
man.
I'm very happy that I was able to beat Wizzy and Plup. Close games still, but then the Mango and Zane were just playing hot yesterday or 2 days ago. 2 days ago, yeah.
Nice, 2 days ago.
They're playing hot, and sheesh. If I don't bring my A game against those guys, they're tough.
It's so, dude. I hate when you make like a small mistake or what should be a little mistake, and it just turns into a big mistake because your opponent's like playing so good. And it's like, oh, he really lost a stop for that? Like, come on, kind of thing. And that just kept happening. Bobby, I want to show you this. Can I link you? I think we should all just take a moment and watch it because it was the highlight of the weekend for me.
Can I just
link you? I can screen share it. Oh yeah, in the Discord.
That would be dope for me if it works.
Yeah. Let me pull it up. Wizrobe versus, I actually pulled it up yesterday, so I should just be able to just have it. We're all gonna take a moment to just appreciate the wonderment of this little post. What do they call it? Like a post touchdown celebration. A little bit. Okay, here we go.
Celebration.
Right. It is a celebration. Okay, let me
end zone.
Yeah.
That end zone dance.
Just make sure I'm ready to screen share this with you guys. I know my Discord's gonna look a little scuffed, but 1 second. Here we go. Go live. Okay, you see it, Bobby? I'm screen sharing in Discord.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna play it.
Yeah, tell him. Oh my god!
Actually, we gotta get it with the end of the game, right? We gotta show the context. There we go.
Clean edge guard. That's a 2-stock.
Yeah, tell him. Oh my god!
Looking like he's in a rap video. Let's go, Zachary Cordoni. Yeah,
Crushing
keep
it.
the camera on him for a little bit.
This is the Genesis out.
Crushing it. Yes.
Crushing it. Oh, with the
That's
million.
how loose you must have been playing.
Wow.
How are you that loose?
Oh my god.
That's actually crazy to me.
And then the camera actually came back on him for a little while. Then there was more, as it turned out.
Yeah, I jumped into Discord with my homies, and I was like, "Let's fucking go! Let's go!"
So yeah, it was God. You were in a Discord?
Yeah, well, I jumped into Discord at the end there, and
That's so hype.
you know, all the homies
Dang.
Discord, and they're like, "Let's go!"
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, it was a sight to behold. It was a sight to behold. I also don't know if you caught. I don't know if you caught. I'm not gonna find it. I'd have to go find it. There was also the moment when you beat Plup, and I think you threw what was your towel.
It was my towel. Yeah.
Okay, and
What do you
we
have a
were
towel for?
that towel.
Just to like keep your hands clean.
Yeah, my hands get a little sweaty when I play. I just a little wipe them off, you know.
Is it wet or is it dry?
It's dry. It's dry
Do you
right
ever-
now.
Do you ever wipe your controller with it?
Yeah. Get
Does it get like all the gunk on it? Do you have to wash your towel in that case?
I got a lot of towels. Yeah.
I got to get a lot of towels because honestly, Zach, this has been a problem for me for how long have I been playing Melee? 2006, 2007. It's been a problem.
2006,
It's like 14 fucking years, man. I've had this problem where my hands, like, I think it happens to everybody. Everybody's your controller just gets little bits of like, what is this? It's gross,
Skin
dude.
cell. It's dead skin cell.
Can you believe that it's actually dead skin? Oh my goodness.
I
guess
that's what happens.
When I don't use my towel, I like to use my tongue and make sure it's extra clean. So maybe that
On your
can help you.
controller.
Is that
It's got to be
vegan?
clean enough to eat off of.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
that vegan though? Because, right? Does that break the
animal
creed?
production, it
Does that
probably is
violate the
not.
creed?
That's a
You're
good
eating.
question.
You're
You're
eating
yeah.
yourself?
I'm not at the table of the order, so I don't know. Can't say.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's okay.
Anyway, I just wanted to know about the towel. That's actually so hype. I'm gonna get myself some towels. And would you throw it at your camera?
What's that?
Well,
you
it
throw
was.
that?
It stressed all the commentators out. I want you guys to know because he grabbed it in such a way that the two ends of the towel were sticking out, and it looked like the handles of a GameCube controller. And he went like that, and we were like, no.
Oh my god! It like almost looked
He
like
just spiked his. I can. You know what? I'll just
Spiked
pull it
it.
up.
He
I'll just
spiked it.
pull it up. I'll just pull it up. You got to see it.
Yeah,
You got to
the
see. I'll
guy-
just pull it up. If you see what we saw, you'll understand where I'm coming from on this one.
Solanum Customs, the guy who made my controller, he messaged me like, "Oh dear God, please no," and I was like, "What? What are you talking about? Like, what?"
He did?
He's like, "Did you throw that?" And I was like,
That
"No,
is
bro. Why would I
so
throw this?
funny.
Like, you're kidding me? Like this beautiful.
If you see
beast?
what we
Why
saw,
would I throw this?
Oh my goodness.
okay, I'm
Got a
gonna
little
pull it up.
shine.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Even
I'm gonna
got
start
the,
screen sharing again. I'm gonna
cord.
start screen sharing again. Here we go. I'm gonna start screen sharing again so you can see what the commentators saw in the moment. Share your screen. Here it is. All right, you ready? You ready? You ready?
Ready.
That's it. Wow.
Gets up.
That's a beast.
Look at Zach.
That with a
That looks just like a controller.
That's
Yes,
a
it does,
controller, costs
absolutely.
$400.
Then I picked
What
it
are you
up.
What
doing,
is
bro?
it? Is there?
Even in this moment, you see how it kind of
Costs
like.
$400.
Looks like a
Okay,
shattered
yeah, you can
controller.
tell when you pause
What are
it.
you doing,
What is
bro?
it? Is there a
Was that the
a
plumb
pillow
controller?
in front of it that you could-
We couldn't tell, and then we thought you were jumping on it.
Whatever.
We thought you were stomping on your broken controller.
Destroyed it.
But I guess you can. You can do whatever.
I
And
can
then,
see how it could be confusing.
right. And then we finally realized, like, oh, okay, it's like a little rag. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's not a big deal. But it
Yeah,
was very terrifying.
even like last week.
Those are big wins.
I beat someone and I popped off a little bit early before they died, but I knew they were dead. And
Right.
Squid on commentary goes like, "Oh, like double pop off? Not sure." And I'm like, nah, man. Like, I knew he was dead. Come on. Got hit at 120 on this corner of the stage. Like,
Yeah, I remember who.
Nah,
I remember.
I
You
I
didn't
remember.
make sense.
yeah.
Ginger,
That's a-
Ginger,
That's a Fox
Ginger.
name pop off. It's a Fox name pop off.
Yeah, it was like a pre-pop off to the pop off. I don't know.
You chain
I
it.
don't know what it
You
was.
chain it. It's a chain pop off. It's a chemical reaction. It's a chemical reaction.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun doing these tournaments at home because ain't no one here, you know.
Mhm.
There's no. I think like on stage, there's like this etiquette when you play Melee, right? Where it's like you gotta kind of be respectful and like not like if someone's just like screaming and making noises while you're playing, you'd be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the hell is going on right now?
Yes.
Like you cool? But like
Yeah.
here, when I'm playing, I'm constantly talking to myself. I'm constantly talking to my opponent. Like, bro, you suck. Like, I can't believe you missed that. Like, wow. You know, I got this Devin Lorat. I don't know if you guys know Devin Lorat. He's an arm wrestling competitor. And,
How do you spell the rat?
How
How do you spell Devin?
I just
Devin
Googled it. I spelled it wrong, and
D-O-V
Google fixed it for me.
O-N Lorat. L-A-R-R.
Devin Lorat versus Game of Thrones, The Mountain. He arm wrestled The Mountain. Did he win?
I don't know. But this guy has an insane persona when he goes up to compete. Like off the stage, he's like the nicest guy, sweetest competitor. But as soon as he steps on the ring, like anything goes. Like
He turns
doesn't
into a
give a fuck.
monster.
Yeah.
I gotta read that.
This guy
He's,
beat. This guy crushed you know Hafthor, right? Hafthor, the Mountain from Game of Thrones. He fucking crushes him.
Did he? Let's fucking go. That guy, he's a beast. He's like 6'5",
What
like
the
250
fuck?
pounds.
I'm watching it right now. I've got the footage in my other
How do you
window.
like learn about his persona?
How did I learn about it? Bobby, Coach Bobby, he was just like, yo, check out this guy. Like, because, I've
You
always
just look
been,
him up on YouTube or something. What did you do?
Yeah,
I'm trying
yeah,
to
we
get
just-
some of that for myself. Give me some.
we just watched some of his best moments and like some of his clips, see how he acted on stage and like how he, what his like competitive persona was like. It was
Yeah.
It was dope. It was cool. So I try to bring some of that when I compete too, because like, when it says go, I don't care who you are anymore.
Yeah.
You know? We're just opponents. But
We are just opponents.
it can be tough sometimes too when you want to play for the win, but you're also homies with everyone. Like to find that balance is kind of hard, but I think like if you ultimately want to win, you gotta cut that. You gotta make that distinction between like, yo, we're competing to win and we're just hanging out, right? So that
Yeah,
is
why
my
is that a
spirit
thing?
animal.
That's so interesting that you bring that up. I don't know. I like to think about stuff like that. I think that is a thing, and the people who, at a certain point, you have to not care
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean,
how other people react to you beating them. But that's like sensitive to me for sure. I don't like pissing people off,
right? Yeah, there's this etiquette, right? There's like,
But when I was coming up, I didn't really care.
You
When
think
I was
it's
coming up, I think I cared less about other people raging if I was beating them.
you think it's easier to make that distinction and to kind of keep that? You think that's almost easier in the online environment where you're by yourself in your room
totally, like,
because you don't see
No
their
one sees-
face. Yeah.
yeah, I don't see their face. I don't see them press start. I don't see what they're doing in
Right.
between games. Like
You
I
guys
see,
focus on
more
their character.
disconnected from them.
right, yeah, and it's gonna be a challenge, and it's something that we're thinking about how to implement when online or when offline comes back.
When you say we, do you mean you and Bobby?
Yeah, me and Coach
Yeah.
Bobby, how we're gonna implement this like Devin Lorat energy, but also not, get kicked out of the venue. I don't know. Just like not annoy my opponent so much to the degree that I'm like disrespecting them, but it's just like at the same time, like I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm gonna just do my thing, and we're gonna have to find the middle ground. I'll definitely have to cool it back a little bit because I definitely be shit talking my opponent while I play them all the time. Like I don't know
did
if
that.
can
Do
tell
you ever
in
do
my-
that in person?
Only to like the Juan.
Okay,
only,
okay,
only
okay,
to my
okay.
homies like
Not to
we're
me, right?
jesting.
I feel like you've never had those thoughts in your head. When
If
I'm
we're
playing.
like jesting, if we're like fucking around, you know, we're just like hanging out. Like
True.
I'll talk some shit, you know.
But
That
then,
does happen
then it's a
sometimes.
different type of shit talk. Then it's more, you're more being jokey with them and stuff. It's not
Yeah.
to amp yourself up.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I know
no.
what you
When
mean.
I'm competing against Wizzy or Club or whatever, I'm like, I can't believe you missed that edge guard.
Right.
You're trash. Like, thank God for that you missed that edge guard.
Dude,
'cause
I
now I'm
remember
gonna kill you.
I was playing Chillin' in the commentator tournament, and I think at one point, I think I said, I was like, nice punish game. or something. And my chat was like, wow, toxic, you know. But I would never think it outside of the set. You know, I would never say something like that outside of the set. It was just like in the moment. It was like to give myself the energy to like, you know. And yeah, you can't do that in person for sure. I mean, you could, but then probably.
Yeah,
really
you could. I just
Make
don't know
some
what would
enemies.
happen.
But
Yeah.
You'd make some enemies. People would not like you.
Yeah, no one would want to play. I mean, I don't think those guys like play me that much to begin with, in the first place. But then,
Like in friendlies,
most because of our ping. Like our ping is. I try to ask all the East Coast players, yo, you want to play? You want to play? You want to play? Nah.
really,
All these West
there's
Coast.
no grass valley fiber. Is that what's going on?
There is.
You're
It's
fibered
not
up?
quite as good as the Bay Area fiber,
Yeah.
but it's. I'm at like plus 600, plus 700.
Dude, I bet it's not
Yeah.
even that bad. I bet it's not even that bad. If it was bad for
But
them,
what-
would it be bad for you too? Do you think it's bad or do you think it's whatever?
It's not great playing at 80 ping to Florida or to New York is not
Yeah.
great, but it's. I'll play it. I like.
Yeah.
That's all we got. I'll play it. You know. I'd rather keep playing it because we're gonna
Yeah.
keep meeting in tournament, and it'd be great to just keep playing
Get
and
used to
getting
it.
used to it. But
Yeah.
you know, it is what
Florida
it is.
far, but it is
Soon
what,
we'll
it
be
is what it
back,
is.
right? Couple
Yeah.
months.
think so. That's what I hear.
You guys are gonna be there at the summit.
Think so? I mean, I don't know. Nothing nothing's
Is it
set in
an
stone
in-person
yet.
Summit? What kind of
carved in
question is
stone.
this? Who knows? Nobody knows.
Aiden asked me as SCL was winding down. He said, "Hey, are you interested in doing Summit? Do you think Bobby would be interested in doing Summit?" I said, "Yeah, I think we would both."
Did he
be
really
interested."
ask you, Aiden? Come on. I told you
I know.
that I wanted to go.
I told.
I told Ken Chen that I wanted to go. I tried to say it in a way that leaves the door open to y'all picking somebody else if you must.
if you must, if you shall,
But I'm interested.
if you may.
You know,
Yeah.
if I could be given the honor and privilege of going to one of the dopest events, yeah, I'm down.
Playing some
Yes,
Mafia.
I would tell you right now, I'm down to do that.
I'm excited.
That would be
I'm-
so excited. Yeah, it would be
I'm
so
super
dope.
excited just to see all the homies again. Like,
Yeah.
forget to even play, right? It's just like haven't seen the majority of people in over a year and a half. So
We are.
Yeah,
vexed
actually,
up.
just going to the commentator one was like kind of a big deal. It was really weird, actually. I felt like I was overloaded because I was next to not only Tove, but like Oscar and Slime and Bennis W was there,
Yeah.
and it's just like a lot of like
Aiden,
like a lot of the homies all together. I was like, what the heck?
That hasn't happened in a while. But we're vaxxed up.
Yeah,
We're vaxxed up.
I
We
have
can do it
been
now. I'm
vaxxed
actually
up.
getting
Are
my
you-
second
aren't
shot.
You,
I'm getting my second shot on Thursday. But you
You're not
know,
fully- you're not
for
fully
all
vaxxed,
intents
dude.
and
I'm
purposes, I'm not fully
fully
vaxxed yet. Yeah.
I just
Zero
got mine
deaths, though.
today.
Zero
my
deaths.
second one.
0 deaths. You know what I'm saying? Even if I got COVID, I wouldn't die from it. I think that's a big difference maker.
Yeah,
That's why I was
I would
kind of
say
more
so.
okay with it.
Yeah.
You got your second shot today. How are you feeling, by the way? Also, Pfizer, Moderna?
Pfizer.
Pfizer as well.
I'm
So I'm
feeling fine.
curious.
I got it around 9:30, so it hasn't really kicked in yet. It's supposed
Okay.
to kick in like 6 to 8 hours later.
might
But,
hit you.
uh,
Let me know
we'll
how you
see.
feel. I heard the second shot. You know, some people have some kind of reactions with it. So I'm curious. You know.
Yeah, it seems like the older you are, like the elderly, don't really get a lot of symptoms. But then the younger you are, the more
What are you trying to
symptoms
say?
you have, so.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying we're all healthy young
Okay.
men.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
probably
We're
gonna
good.
feel
Well,
We're
you're
good.
20, whatever you are. I'm 32. So I'm
I was listening carefully for what Zach
elderlier.
was saying.
No. I think all of us.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
will
good.
probably feel it.
We're good in that we're young, but we will have a reaction. More likely because our immune system's better. Which means that in this specific case, we're bad, but we're not old, which is good.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you.
Wrapped it up in a bow. And now that that's wrapped up, I've had a question on my mind that I really wanted to get into. Could we talk about something?
Trampolines?
Okay, Zach. So, no, it's not trampolines. All right. So
Okay.
think about this. It basically the topic here is modern. What is modern Melee? That's the topic that I've been wrestling with. The reason I ask this question is because I feel like my style is like old school, but I also feel like who I came up with, like you were there for sure. You know, when I was good, I was playing you. And
At Berkeley.
like that would imply, right? Yeah, that would imply that you're, in a sense, you know, you have some old DNA. But I'm newer than you, both of you, but I'm the oldest. But who cares? The people who are good, some of them are pretty old. But how do I discern who is modern and who is old school? That's the question.
I
that
even want to
wanna ask.
contextualize this a little bit because I think it's really pertinent we have SFAT on for this conversation because we were talking on the commentary about, you know, Fox player playstyles, and I think Slime asked me and Oscar, he said, as Fox players, how do you think about SFAT as a Fox player and his style? Because I find it challenging to talk about. Like what SFAT's doing that sets him apart from a lot of the other Foxes.
Slime said that.
And one of the and I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, I think that in some ways SFAT, he's always looking to innovate, but he also has that old school kind of, I mean, dude, I hate to do the East Coast West Coast cliche bullshit of like play the player versus play the character, but I was like, SFAT's a little bit more down to play the player than maybe a lot of the modern school of thought. Anyway, it was interesting because I basically said on the broadcast, I think SFAT is down to sort of playing that more old school way. Even though I don't necessarily, and then we got into things like how that influences the way you think about neutral, the way you think about punish and things like that. But I'm kind of curious what you think about your own play style and whether you could think of yourself as old school or not, Zach.
Yeah. Well, okay, to touch on the topic of modern Melee, like what is modern Melee? I think it's how you view the game, right? So the way that I've been sort of restructuring how I view the game this past year is like there's basically like 4 fundamentals of Melee, right? Bobby made a video about this last November about the 4 fundamentals of Melee. There's neutral, edge guard, punish, and defense, right? And pretty much everything you do is in one of these 4 pillars. And then just ultimately breaking it down into smaller situations until you have a variety of solutions for these situations, right? And I guess that's sort of how I think about my play is I've broken down these situations that are most common that come up, you know, corner pressure, I'm in the corner, or I'm on the top platform, or right, these specific situations against specific characters. And I have just a variety of solutions for them. And I guess that old school feeling is like players, they'll tend to like old school players will tend to go with their gut more than do what is standard or like correct, like in the sense of like holding center stage a little bit longer, you know, waiting for them to commit to an option first, right? Like this is kind of the correct way to play Melee, but obviously there are a lot of situations where forcing something is good too, but I think the old schoolness is like having a little bit too much reads and not enough reactions, right? Not enough like
playing a little too much on instinct and not on like the kind of more cool analysis of
or just basically like what's happening, right? Like instead of playing like what you think is gonna happen, you're actually just playing on what is happening right now. Like he's in the corner, you're not really thinking like you're not acting on what you think he's gonna do, you're acting on what he is doing.
That's
right
the goal.
Yeah. That I think that is modern Melee. Is acting on what he is doing right now,
That's insane.
not what you think.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
gonna do.
yeah, yeah.
And it's
yeah,
hard
yeah,
because
yeah.
we have so many years of experience where we're like, oh, we know what's gonna happen,
Right.
Yes.
but
And you
but
need a balance.
It doesn't matter what you know is gonna happen. Like it's what is happening currently, right?
When do you think that change happened, or is it just a change that everybody needs to make because we've pushed the game to the point where that's required?
Yeah, I think players just keep getting better and better, and reactions get better and better, and like the closer that you're able to play in neutral, the harder it is, right? Because
You have to
then it's
react quicker.
yeah, like the game of chicken gets harder and harder of like who's gonna commit, and then like someone eventually commits.
Okay, I got another question.
What's up?
What would you say to somebody who feels that perhaps they're not so good at the game of chicken, and when they feel a little bit of tension, they force the issue right away every single time?
Yeah, no.
What would you
a
say
lot
to somebody like that?
of people in my chat come in and they have the same question. You just gotta play it more. Like, I know it's a bad answer, but it's
Yeah, but I've been playing
actually-
it for a decade, Zach.
I
have
never
something I
wanna
just
say
have to
here.
play it more. I
You
gotta
gotta-
change something.
I have
You
something
need-
I want to say here. I might be able to help out.
Tell me what to do, Tove. Tell me what to do, Tove.
Zach, you've been something I've noticed. So for my last 1 or 2 Drug Fox lessons or so, you've been in the call. I've noticed you've been watching some of my lessons.
yeah. I love Drug Fox lessons. They're awesome.
They're great. So you might remember I was talking about this very thing with Drug Fox, and I had a big problem with this for a long time. And I basically told him we were talking about it. It was like, I know what I kind of should be doing, and he was really harping on me. He was like, dude, you get to the good spot, you get to the good spacing, and then you immediately go in, and you're always doing it with the same rhythm, and you always immediately. And I'm like, I know. And he was like, here's what, and what I think he did that was really helpful for me, Bobby. We would watch my footage, and he would like make me watch when I would do the bad thing, and he's like, how does this make you feel? Like, if you were commentating this, how would this make you feel? And I was like, yeah. And then he would find a moment where I did something good, and he's like, look, you sat there and you dash danced, and you let the opponent kind of hang themselves, and he'd play it back, How does this make you feel? And I'd be like, well, this makes me feel good. And he's like, I want you to go out and play matches where you feel like you could be proud of yourself the whole time. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And I would say, from my own experience, you have to watch your own matches back. Because if you don't watch your own matches back, you'll never get that visceral sense of, God, I look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You remember that, Zach? You might have been in the call for that.
Yeah. I go in and out. I listen to his stuff while I do other things, but
Right.
I do remember that was when you were playing with Falcon, right? Or against the Falcon.
We did Falcon, yeah, and we did Fox as well, which are 2 matchups where it really comes up. Falcon, because you're dash dancing the whole time.
Yeah, the only thing I would add to that is like when you do play, you also have to you have to be conscious, and like you have to make it an effort to play in that close middle space.
Well, forget that, Zach, because that's stressful. I don't want to be super conscious when I sit down and play Melee every time.
Well,
I think that's how the modern person in 2021 feels right now. Now I gotta make Melee all conscious? Why can't I just veg out and win?
Hey,
You
don't use the
can,
word
'cause
veg
you
like
both-
that around
I could in the past. That's
Zach
my
is gonna
problem,
take an
Zach. I
issue with
used to
that
have it
usage
all.
of the word veg.
I could just sit down and veg out and beat you in grand finals.
I don't know if we got 2009 Bobby Scar here on the show right now today. I think he'd be really focused when he plays games. He might not think he's really focused, but I remember a stone cold, like close to the TV Bobby Scar, super focused.
Dude, you gotta tell
Definitely
me
not
stories
vegging out.
because I forget. That's actually badass to hear. I don't remember what it was like to play.
You're
Do you ever
badass.
watch your old matches? Like your old really good
I was
matches?
all focused, Zach.
Do you ever watch your old matches, Bobby?
Not really.
Something to think about. It's a
That
shame
sounds
though.
like you.
There weren't a ton of cameras back then. You know, you can't really see how you
Yeah.
were playing.
That's for sure. That's actually a good point.
So
That would
it's
be
a
interesting.
bit of a bummer, but there's still, even from like 2012, I think there's some tournaments
Yeah.
with cameras.
Yeah.
No one
But
quite.
I think
has
that
the-
was part of that was like the new age Scar, you know? I'm
Mhm.
like trying to figure out like East Coast Scar, pre-Sophie Scar, dude. It's just
Gotta go
living
to
on
college.
living on the edge of my
Barely-
edge of my seat.
Barely making it through college.
Dang, dude, I didn't care about anything but Melee.
But you
I
did
just
care. about
phoned in at work. Oh hell yeah!
Mhm.
But it's just like nothing else actually mattered. I didn't have anything else that I really cared about. I had the money to make rent. So what more do I need?
Need to be the best in Melee.
Now I got a wife, a kid,
A
a
dog,
dog.
a trampoline.
Trampoline.
Trampoline's not even installed yet. I got a $2,000 hunk of metal in the backyard. It's probably not $2,000.
It's actually several hunks of metal. It's like in several hunks.
It is several hunks.
But
Okay,
yeah,
well,
you know,
okay,
it's
yes,
not an
yes,
easy
yes.
game. It's not an easy game. It
You
wasn't an
want to
easy
be
game back
conscious.
then. It wasn't an easy. It's not an easy game now. So everyone's working hard. You just gotta work. You just gotta work as hard or a little harder.
One thing that I was thinking about actually just yesterday was like, yes, we want to be conscious and aware while we play, but also like, okay, I feel like when we all started and you couldn't shuffle, you know, you had to really consciously focus on it, but it's a goal to eventually make it unconscious.
Sure.
So what's the balance of what you need to have unconscious and then what you need to be conscious for? That is interesting to me. I think maybe it's whatever you're doing well, you could be you can have unconscious, but then the things that you feel like you're messing up, then you try to make it conscious, I guess.
Things you want to work on.
Maybe it should just be the one thing you want to work on, and you keep just having one thing you want to work on.
Yeah. I mean, you already do a lot of things well, right?
Mhm.
I think picking the things that you don't do as well or some situations that you drop, right? Again, going back to this situational way of thinking, like what situation are you in? What tools do you need for that situation? And what don't you have in your arsenal, right? Maybe you need to work on your pivot and nairs, or maybe you got to work on your jump cancel shine, or maybe you got to work on, you know, keeping them in the corner. That's a whole thing, right?
Yeah.
And then working on that consciously and not other things. And Drug Fox says something interesting. I was listening to I like listening to him talk to new players a lot, because just to hear how he speaks to them. And he was saying, like, you know, you should try to do something like 10 times in a row. And then once you can do it 10 times in a row, you know, start implementing it into your game and really just focus on that part of your game, right? If you don't,
That's so boring.
I know it's boring, but
Is
you
it
know,
boring
it's,
though?
It's the little stuff.
Isn't that kind of what you used to do back in the day? I've seen the way you comboed.
Why? How?
Like,
my basic socks.
even remember the way you were coming up with those trials back in 2012? And it was all
Ooh, the
about
trials,
like,
dude,
it was
the
like,
trials.
here's a combo routine that you can like work on.
Dang, that's
I
true,
feel
the
like
trials.
when you were laying out all the lean melee stuff, you were actually really big on this, weren't you?
I used
This
to
is
like
the
the
kind of vibe
trials
I got
because
from you.
they were combos. But like pivot nair, for example, I find that so boring to practice 10 times.
Oh, you gotta make it interesting for you, right? Like it's got to be tailored to your interest, to keep you going.
Yeah.
Something that works for me isn't gonna necessarily work for you, right?
I feel like maybe I should. I need somebody to help me with little ideas for training stuff. Because, like, okay, have y'all ever thought about, okay, for tech chasing, can't we just make an infinitely long stage? Why the fuck do I have to tech chase on FD? I don't
Oh,
understand.
there is long Final Destination.
Where
Yeah,
is that?
There is a mod
exists.
with long.
That should be
Final
in
Destination.
Uncle Punch.
It's just Final Destination, but really fucking long.
Well, how do I get that?
Isn't it in 20XX?
I can't do that. And then also, like, wouldn't it be cool to have like a bigger hurt box thing? Like Ganon's as big as you can get, but I think I can even narrow over Ganon's head sometimes. If I want to be able to like go behind him and kick him, and then go the other way and kick him. Can I make him big?
Like
Let me give
Giga
him
Bowser?
yeah. Let me give him a super mushroom or something. But then they shouldn't be so long.
A really tall guy.
Yeah, just really tall guy. Just make it
You
like
ever-
Wolf
you
with a big hat. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to look good. I just want to be able to kick it.
You ever look at the cookbook, Bobby? There's a Falcon cookbook.
I don't know how to use it, man. I don't know how to use it. You've been taught like 12 times how to use it. I'm way too ADD for that, dude. You could teach me 200 times how to use the cookbook. I just need somebody to sit here and do it, and I need to watch them, and then eventually I'll be like, okay, I'll try it.
Wait, what do you mean use the cookbook? You have to use it? It's a
No, it's just like a Discord of information for Falcon players. Yeah,
It's got like all commands and shit that, you know, but you have to kind of ask it questions with commands. It's not that hard. You do like exclamation point cheek, and it tells you a bunch of shit about. It tells you everything you need to do.
You can
but
get some ideas off it though.
It's
from
just
on what to practice.
Wow.
Sounds like 34-year-old Bobby wants the reward of being good at Melee without putting in the work to get good at Melee.
That's right. What do I do for that, SFAT? What's the remedy?
What's the
I haven't got
magic
the
pill?
answer for you.
I like that diagnosis. Yes, I want all the reward, please. With as many, can I pay for it? How much money does it cost to get all the?
Zach, you know Ronnie Coleman? Everybody
think
want to
so.
be a bodybuilder. Nobody want to lift no heavy ass weight.
That's right. That's right.
Oh goodness.
You're not alone. Everyone wants this.
Oh goodness. Well, then that's my problem right now. But it's not that I don't want to put in the time. I would love to put in the time.
You want to know
I
how
don't
to put in the time. You
don't
want
have the
someone
time
to tell
put
you
in.
how to put in the time.
I don't have the time to put in. And I'm
I
creating
think-
it. So the first
I
step is
think
to create the
this
time.
is
to
what
put
I
in.
really think. Maybe I really think this. You were having weekly
I'm
sessions.
gonna tell
with
you.
Mango
I
for a
know what
while.
it is, but go ahead.
I think you should hire Chef Rock as a personal coach, and you should do sessions with him once a week. And you should have
You
him
think
just
you
tell
would
you
go? You
everything
think you would
do.
go for something like that?
Yes. I think
That's
that's,
a
literally
great
what you should
idea.
do. And I think he would be down.
I'm trying to lift and get my exercise going
But
too.
you need all you need
Yeah.
is a personal trainer.
Can he be like an overall personal trainer, or be both?
He's in shape. Maybe he
You
lifts.
want
I don't
just
know.
one person to do everything, guide you in every
That
single
would be
part of
great.
life?
That would be great.
Yeah, I
That
was
would be
really
great.
just thinking that he'd teach you Falcon stuff, but I mean, if that's like that's
you
where I was
practice?
going with
I need
that.
a custom all aspects of life coach. Somebody to sit right next to me. Like that would be so dope if it could be some. But have you guys ever thought about that?
You would
Wouldn't
get
that
so
be sick if
mad
we
at him,
had-
Bobby. You'd be like, "Fuck off, bro! Like, shut the
That
hell
would be
up!
part of the role.
Shut the hell up! I don't want to hear
Take
anything
it
of
with
it.
some amount
You're
of. We're gonna
fired.
call it verbal
Take it-
ventilation. Yes,
They
I
get
can
fired
fire.
3 times a week.
You gotta have at least 9 lives if you're my person. You get 9 firings.
I fired.
On the
Nine
9th,
firings.
and you really gotta get out of here.
Didn't Bobby have Mango from LA? Yeah, but for the Falcons.
You know,
for
he
the
abandoned me,
Falcon
dude. He abandoned me.
stuff. And Chef
I was
Rock
doing
would
lessons
abandon
with Mango until SCL came. And he said, "Peace. I'll see you when it's over." So I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna
Well, it
say,
is
"Hey, what's
over.
good this Friday, homie?
me. There you go. I'll be in the chat.
What's good?"
That sounds fun.
Yeah, where I am in life as an older person, I'm creating the time to play Melee. This trampoline is gonna create time and space for me to play Melee. You know why? Is my kid's gonna be jumping up and down.
I thought you're the one that's gonna be jumping up and down.
He's gonna be jumping up and down on the trampoline.
I thought you're gonna be jumping up and down.
I will when he's at school, but you know, when he
Oh.
comes home, we'll kick it, but I think he'll be more occupied and I'll be able to play more Melee.
Probably.
And you know, getting work stuff stable and in order. I'm getting all my stuff in order. So that I can play Melee.
You're all moved in. Everything's all moved in.
He's all moved.
Yeah.
In. Yeah.
All
I
moved
went
in.
over. I checked the place out. Zach,
All
we
moved
should
in.
go over. We should hit his trampoline. When
That'd
it's
be
done.
dope.
Give me 2 weeks to get fully vaccinated, I guess. And you. Give us two weeks to get fully vaccinated.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, what about your practice, Toph? How you? I know you've been taking Sammy lessons.
So I feel like I was stalled out for many months, and I'm the same way. I have a lot of stuff, you know, kind of going on, and something I realized,
You have
something
too
that I
much going
struggle
on.
with. You know, yes and no. Something I struggle with is like I feel as though my best content is when I'm just talking, not when I'm playing. And so for me, when I'm focusing, when I'm really like, how do I make my stream better? How do I make my YouTube better? I'm usually thinking about presenting things in discussion, not playing, right? But I do want to incorporate more of that. I want to enter more tournaments. And I was talking to Drug Fox, and I did a lesson. This must have been about 2 weeks ago. I did a lesson on Saturday, and then I did a lesson on Thursday, 5 days after. And he gave me a piece of homework that Saturday. He said, I want you to play a bunch of Melee thinking about this thing. And I came back to him on Thursday, 5 days later, and he said, I think you have made more progress in 5 days than I've seen you make in months, maybe years. And that felt really good to hear. So I've been working on that a lot. And the thing he told me actually made a ton of fucking sense. Because, okay, I've always had the sense that I am super inconsistent. When I'm playing well, everything goes well. When I'm playing bad, everything goes wrong. I thought that was it. I'm just inconsistent. I make mistakes. Whatever. I've got boomer hands. I've got boomer fingers. It's just, it is what it is. Sammy said something that opened my eyes. He said, everyone makes mistakes, but your problem, I think, is that when you make a mistake, you take a long time to like recalibrate, and like you'll like mess up. So we were talking about like shield pressure. Someone's hitting my shield, I go for a shine out of shield. If I get it, I'm on top of the world. But if I miss it and I get a spot dodge or something, it takes me a long time to kind of recalibrate to what's actually happening. And he was saying a player like Cody, IBDW, if he gets that spot dodge, he plays off of it like he meant to do it on purpose. And I was like, oh, is that what the fuck is going on? And he said, I want you to go play a bunch of Melee, and whenever you make a mistake, I want you to be super mindful. So you want to notice you made a mistake immediately, and then like play as if you did that thing on purpose. And it's been a fucking world of difference. Let me tell you, I've been playing a lot of teams. Teams has actually been great practice, I think, for this. Because nothing ever fucking goes right in teams. There's always some bullshit happening in teams. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna combo this guy. My fucking Netplay Falco teammate over here, Joe
Shooting
Schmo.
your shield, interrupting your combos.
Interrupting my combos. Everything's always going wrong. So teams has actually been a great opportunity for me to constantly be reassessing what's going on. And when something goes wrong, I'm trying to snap back into the moment. And it's actually been, I think, very valuable. Random tangent here. Have you been playing any Netplay teams since the Slippy update?
Yeah.
Have you played with any random teammates? Have you done any of the random? You have?
Yeah, that's my like downtime right now. Or like whenever I have downtime, I just queue into teams unranked and just play some games with some randoms. It's a lot of fun.
Dude, I'll get these Falcos. I'll be okay, dude. Okay, like the opponents will be here and here on this side of the stage, and we'll be like here and here, right? And I'll be here, so I'm nearer to them. I'm nearer to the enemy, and the Falco's behind me, and he fucking will like laser at me. The laser can only hit me. I'm in front of him, and then he'll downer at me, and I'm like. But it's great. It's good practice. It's good practice.
I do wish like there were team specific comms, you know, like like, hold him more, or like grab, or like throw him to me, or you know, grab
Stop
ledge.
lasering.
Just hit like
I'm right in front of you.
Like stop hitting me.
Stop hitting me.
Hey, do you know what I thought for comms that I think is a missed opportunity? I wish one of the directions was like John's. I wish that like down was like, you know, my hands are cold.
My hands are cold. You know? Up is like my dog just
died.
died.
Ping sucks.
Oh, there's bad connection. There's bad connection.
Boomer hands.
Boomer hands. Yeah, I think that's a missed opportunity.
Not warmed up.
Missed opportunity.
That one's great. Not
See
warmed
me
up.
on LAN.
Yeah, that's I think a missed opportunity.
That is a missed
I would
opportunity.
spam that shit. Cold hands.
We gotta get that in the Patreon
build. Yeah, that'd be
Maybe
great.
in my chat said broken controller.
Broken
My controller fucked up. Can't show drop with this controller.
Someone in my chat, Gen G, said just a random John would be funny. So you literally can push a button
Random
and
John.
it generates a random
That's
John.
that's the better implementation of this idea, and you don't even know what you're gonna get.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
Some BS.
Yeah. It's like my mother-in-law's visiting. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay,
There's got to be an Easter egg where there's like a 2-paragraph long Mewtwo King explanation of the set. You know? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's. You say my dick got stuck.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, NC-17 content.
NC-17 content, dude.
Reads
DLC.
After Dark, dude.
Spoopy DLC. You can get more.
Yeah,
comms.
yeah, DLC.
Get more comms for your
your
fucking
comms
thing.
package.
That is
Hype.
definitely a missed opportunity. I'm gonna tell that one to Fizzy, man. Get that in the Patreon build.
Definitely let him know, yeah.
I would
Put
use
it on
that.
the
Oh,
list.
it's 122. I know Zach's trying to get out of here in like
Yeah, you're
5,
time-boxed.
6, 7, 8 minutes. Did you have any agenda, Toph? I was really happy to talk about Modern Melee.
I thought that was a lot of fun. I was actually hoping you guys would talk about trampolines for a bit. That's not.
I'm hyped
Do you,
about
well,
trampoline, but-
you kind of do you understand what I think of Modern Melee at least, Bobby? Do you have a concept of Modern Melee? What's your concept?
Well, what you shared just now was that there's an expectation that you have to. Basically, what I think I'm hearing from you is your reaction window has shrunk, and that's like a huge part of the game now. And you need to react by a consequence. You need to react to what's actually happening. The old way for me, and something that I notice this happens, is like, yeah, even what Toph was saying, like, if I make a mistake, I'm still operating as though I did what I was inputting, and I'm not reacting to what's going on. I'm reacting to what I thought would happen, kind of thing. So I'm a little bit slower in mind than perhaps the current meta is. And I mean, you also just don't seem too freaked out about it either. But you also talked about restructuring your own thoughts, so it's maybe something deeper than like, oh, we dash dance more, or like, oh, grab combos are the new meta,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some things that are a hallmark of like the current times, which I would like to have a list of that at some point. The ones that I know of are just fucking slide offs everywhere. And like DI, the nuance of DI is just, it's at a higher level. People understand the systems better.
Say the other big one is ASCI, like abusing low
ASCI,
percent,
crouch canceling,
low
yes, low
percent.
percent, yes. That's like a huge part of the game right now.
playing around it, like poking someone who's at low percent, and then also using your low percent to get in and then like crush them.
It's also interesting, I think, how recovery's gotten so much better, which makes like it's made edge guarding get different, and I don't know. Just a lot of shit is actually a bit different. But yeah, it sounds to me like what you were saying is it's more about some of those other softer things than like some specific like, oh, everybody plays fast, or like you have to play fast, which I guess is true, but
Yeah. I think you can break it all down. The smaller you can break it down, a situation, the easier it is to digest, and then the easier it is to implement into your game.
yeah, and it's not. I like the idea. Like, I mean, it resonates with me that you can play Melee by emotion and by feel. You could do it. You can get quite good doing it, but you will be missing the more scientific or cool-headed analysis of what's going on. You might have that problem where you always want to break the tension by going in and committing.
Break the tension.
Yeah.
I have that.
Trying to
problem.
break that fucking tension. Let's break it. Let's go, dude. I'm coming in. I got you.
Yeah. You gotta live in the tension, right? You gotta
live in the tension. I know.
enjoy the tension. Like in
Ringler
chess,
says,
too,
I got
isn't it?
that.
Chess.
Ringler, yours?
Chess
I don't
is-
know, man.
No
I played
tension.
you. I thought you were sick.
They were saying
Yes,
that
in chess. Yes, the numbers of pieces that are.
people,
all over.
newbies and chess, beginners will always, as soon as you can trade a piece or something, they always want to trade the piece off. But good players they'll have a little like they'll have a little bit of pressure somewhere, like a piece is pinned, and they just want to sit on it forever. Even if they can take a piece, if they can sit on it for a turn and do something else and just kind of milk the tension, they'll just sit on it. And you have more things to juggle in your mental stack, but they like relish in it because you're like, that's also more things my opponent has in their mental stack, and because it's a good situation for me, that gives me an opportunity to outplay them, which is what I want. Which I think is cool. But I suck at it. That's something Drug Fox told me too. He's like, you got to work on sitting on the tension. I was like, fuck, man, okay.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's like, where do I sit? Where am I supposed to be? This close or this close or this close? Or what am I supposed to look for? Am I supposed to look for him running, jumping? But again, like if you can break it down, like take a situation. Like I did one of those tweets a month or so ago, where it was like a frozen frame, and I was like, what's gonna happen?
I like
And that's a good exercise. I did that with Cactuar actually we did a little Falcon analysis a couple months ago, and he actually helped me with that exercise. He was like, he paused, freeze framed before it happened. It's like, what's gonna happen? What are the options? What could happen, right? Like stomp, nair. What's my response to these things? Breaking it down like that. And that's why I like Sammy's lessons too, because he's very good at breaking down the situations like to their incremental levels.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he is. He's super good at it.
Cool.
Hype.
Cool.
I have to play Toph. What do you think
Bobby,
about
you
Falcon
should
vs.
do
Falcon
a
nowadays?
you should do a series, Bobby, where you do this is my idea, content idea for
Tell
you
me.
/ gameplay
Tell me.
idea for you. You should do one lesson with each of the big coaches. So one
Who are
with
the
Drug
big
Fox,
coaches? One, Drug Fox.
Drug Fox, IBDW, I guess.
Coach Bobby.
Okay, Coach Bobby.
I've done lessons with Coach Bobby, but I haven't streamed them. But I have
Fiction.
recorded them. Did you say fiction?
Fiction. Bobby, I'm almost thinking, do you even want to play today, dude? I want to get you your controller before we play. Because I don't
I'm
want
down
you
to play.
me on
I'm
a
down to
fucking
play.
shit controller. You want to play?
Maybe
I'm
I could just play on. You want to play teams, dude?
Oh, I'm down.
Are you trying
Me and
to
you
show
against the
Zach
world?
one? No, you got to go. We should have done that earlier. I would like to play teams, and I would like for us to be on the call, and we'll keep telling each other, mistake, you play off the mistake, gotta play off the mistake.
Yeah. Okay, let's play teams. Yeah, I don't want to play against you with, dude. I'm so proud of my notch job on your
Fuck
controller.
you up, Toph.
I'm so okay. Well, sure.
I'm kidding.
But
No.
I'm so proud of my notch job. I actually, what it
knew
is
you would
for
do a
me
great
is
job,
I
dude.
don't
I
want
knew
you to
you would
play
do a
me
great
without
job.
the controller that I just notched. Chat, any of you chatters that was in my stream last night that saw that, oh, I did such a good job with this notches. I'll get them to you tomorrow. I'll get it to you
How
tomorrow.
long has it drive to see Zach?
35
Probably
minutes,
pretty long.
35, 40 minutes, 40 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, that's
bit of
between
traffic.
me and you. But to see Zach, that's
Oh, to
probably
see
pretty
Zach.
far.
3 hours, 2.5 hours on a good day.
I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, I might come down this weekend.
Okay, hit us up. Hit me up.
Yeah, I will definitely hit you guys up. I might. We'll see.
Down to kick it.
I'm doing midterms right now, so
Oh, good luck.
we'll see. Thank you. Got about another year.
You know what I did when I had midterms?
Hmm.
I played Melee up until the night before, and then I pulled an all-nighter.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
it.
school's easy when you're old. Like, you just
Really?
show up, you do the work, and you get out. Like,
I do feel
everyone-
like something tells me if I had to go back to school, I feel like I'd crush it. I feel like I'd fucking crush it.
School's, dude, because everyone's young when they go to school, and they're all insecure about who they are, and like, well, I go to school, I'm like, I don't give a fuck who any of you are. If you're cool, let's vibe. Otherwise, I'm gonna do this work, and then I'm gonna go. That's it. And then school's a breeze.
Psychology.
Psychology.
What class
Climate
do you have?
science and policy minor also.
Damn,
Climate science is
Damn.
cool.
that's sick.
Yeah.
What kind of
Policy.
science? Climate science, you said?
Climate science.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you for doing
I
that.
got some questions for you when you get your piece of paper.
Can I ask you one question right now?
We're fucked, right?
Yeah, that's my question. How fucked are we? Like right now, with everything
No.
you know about the world, how fucked?
We're
Like,
so
should I
fucked
not
up.
have kids? Do you know what I mean? Like, because it's just gonna be a scorching hellscape.
I think
or-
you could have one kid nowadays. No judgment to anybody who has multiple
How
kids.
is one
but
different
in
than
my
two?
position,
How is one any different than two? If you have two kids,
I will say, not
I
having
think
kids.
there's a big difference between
Not
not
having
having
kids-
kids and having one kid. There's a big difference.
not having
Enough
kids,
so that the benefit outweighs the cost of one incremental kid, in my opinion.
not having kids is the greatest like impact you can have to the greatest like
Really?
negative impact of not having like carbon footprint. Yeah, having a
You can
kid
make
is-
one
is-
less human.
Yeah, if you have a kid, your carbon footprint goes way high up because it's another human. You know.
yeah, but you
on
want to
Earth.
fucking care about the human race and shit.
It's not. Yeah, I know it's a hard balance.
It's a balance,
right?
like
It's a hard
everything.
balance.
Okay, that's not what I'm asking though. I'm asking, should I not have kids from the perspective of because if I have one, they're gonna grow up in a world where the climate is so fucked that they're gonna get all kinds of cancer and die. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I think that might happen, Toad.
Is that how fucked are we? Just tell me how fucked we are.
It depends. There's different RCPs, concentration pathways, like
RCP
different
90?
projections based off different economic models and climate assessment models. And there's
What's your
if
climate
things
assessment model?
go as
The
business
SFAT
as usual.
Yeah.
If business as usual,
Business as
RCP 8.5, that means we're gonna get an increase up to a range between 4 and 8.5 degrees Fahrenheit by the end of the century.
And how much does that fuck us?
That is pretty bad.
It's pretty
But that's a business as usual. You know, there's a lot of other projections that are much lower. If we do nothing, if we stopped all emissions right now,
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
the globe would still increase in temperature at least a degree.
Oh, just that's just how it is.
Yeah, because there's just so much gas. But the thing is, like, one thing that I've learned is pretty cool is it's not that like carbon emissions are necessarily bad, because that's just part of life, right? Like, we are carbon creatures and we breathe out carbon every time we do anything, whether it be like technological or just breathing. And it's not we gotta like reframe it from like carbon emissions are bad to like putting too much carbon out is bad, right? Like, and that's why I'm learning about like market policies and using cap and trade systems to regulate carbon emissions. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Stuff.
We're gonna have to deal with this.
I think there's
What
hope.
I think is true.
I think there's hope. I think if
But
we have hope,
regardless, don't you believe that like in the years to come, things are going to change and we're going to be dealing with this problem more hands-on. You know
for
why?
sure.
Because it's going to be here.
for sure.
And so Zach's getting training on like, what is this conversation going to be? And that's extremely important. So I'm going to go to you because I don't know anybody who knows anything about it, which I think is a big problem.
I'm gonna go to you,
You know,
as well. You're gonna be my guy.
We need, and
My
yeah, and
guy.
then we'll try to become mini experts too.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. I'll try to keep you guys up to date.
Keep us updated if whatever the latest is. If you need, somebody, maybe, if the Melee community can come together and like be the difference between the Earth going to shit and not, and you need to wrangle the Melee community, you come to us. Tell us what we can do.
I think that we're gonna end up on some kind of owned land. The Melee Reserve, dude. We're gonna live in harmony.
Melee
with the land.
Islands.
The commune.
Melee
I think we're
Islands.
gonna live in harmony
Melee
with
Islands.
the land at some point. It's gonna be
Okay,
all the
cool.
Melee heads are all gonna live in the same spot.
I'm down.
That'd be cool.
It makes hella sense for our individual carbon budgets because we don't have to go to play each other. We just do it right there. Maybe there'll be different like Melee universities, dude. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, dude. I'm telling you right now.
I'm down. That sounds
We
like
gotta found the first one,
Someone in the chat
Scarto
said
Melee
Mississippi.
University.
Oh, Mississippi.
Nah, we got to put it on the list. Melee community priorities: fix climate change, get
Commune.
into Summit.
Get into Summit.
We're gonna do it.
Uh,
All right, hype.
I have
Cool,
hope.
guys.
I have hope as long as Zach Cordoni's on the case. As long as SFAT's on
Love
the
you,
case.
Zach. Kate,
Yeah.
You're dope. I'm inspired by the fact that you're still good.
Appreciate it, homies. Appreciate it. I miss you guys. I hope to see you
Miss
guys
you.
soon.
Yes,
Thanks for-
and
thanks for having
hopefully
me
we
on.
will. Yes.
All right, peace, y'all.
Peace, homie.
Peace out. Peace out, Zach. Peace out, Zach. Ah, fuck, my overlay gets fucked up every time that happens.
Every time.
All
But
right.
it's just the world we live in.
Well,
you know?
let's just do this, dude. Let's just go straight to... Let's just go
I'm trying to
straight
play
to
right now.
Melee.
I'm
yeah,
opening it up as we speak.
me too. Okay, so what's the goal today? We're going to play a little bit of teams.
Let's play a little bit of teams,
Let's
my
play
man.
a best of 5 against the world. Do you know what I mean? Let's play 5
Yes.
games, and we'll treat each of them like a game in a set, and we're gonna be playing against random fucking people. And our goal is to crush them. But our goal is also to have fun and communicate and be sick
I mean,
with
that's
it.
perfect.
You know what I mean? Thank you
We're
for the
all
raid,
here.
Bobby. Thank you directly.
You're welcome, Toph.
Okay, here's what we do. Do you have Melee up?
I do.
Okay, so we go to teams.
I'm in
Thanks
there.
for the resub, by the way. Okay, so here's what we get. Basically the way it works is we're gonna connect to a common lobby code, and we're gonna be the same color, so we're on the same team.
Okay.
So go blue.
Do you like blue or green?
I'm down for green or blue. Let's go green.
I'll be blue. Okay, let's go green.
Okay. And then you're gonna
You're
type in
aiming to start a
WC.
lobby.
Okay.
Okay. And then
WC.
WC,
press
and on the
start?
count of 3, we're gonna press it at the same time.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Connecting to WC.
All right, we got
Oh,
him.
we
All right,
did
we
it.
got him.
That's
This
so
is game
sick.
1. This is game 1. Why you quit out? Why'd that guy quit? All right. You said okay to him?
Okay.
Tell him. Tell him. There we go. I guess he wasn't ready. I guess he needed a moment to calibrate himself, which I understand.
So Oscar was saying that I just play singles.
All right, I'm down for that. I can play around that, I think.
Well, I want to play. I want to play good.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna, I kind of just play singles too, though, so I don't know that I can. I don't know that I'm necessarily. I think in spots like this is easy. Like if you got it by the ledge, I'll let you kind of handle it. If they get past you, they have to deal with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't
Sometimes
say
I
you
just
died.
randomly die. By the way.
I got the Yoshi. I know I hit you, but I got the Yoshi. Nice. Get him. Nice. Nice. That was sick. You saved me. You saved me from potentially my doom.
I definitely have been noticing, like when my teammate gets hit.
That is already super. Oh, that was really good from the Yoshi player, actually.
Oh,
This guy likes to jump in the middle of the stage and uppy. Oh, well,
yes, I noticed.
it is weird. I feel like it's not good objectively, but
Yeah,
okay, wait. You're good, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you died.
I wasn't, but I felt good.
Okay. Right there, you can just hold him, and I can up smash him. But I
Yeah, that would have been back row.
Oh, I thought he'd get knocked down. Okay,
Missed it.
you're fine. I'm hitting him. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, you're fucking sick. You don't even need my help. We're putting the pressure on this Yoshi. We're putting the pressure on him.
Yes, you're just
Okay.
freaking out.
Oh, this fucking. I got him. I'm bothering the fox so he can't edgeguard you.
You're sick.
You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Nice. Yeah, right there you could hold him, I think. I could probably up smash him or do something. Oh, I got shot spike. That was good. Oh, you got him. You got him.
I hacked him.
Alright. Alright.
Sickest team to ever live.
Sickest team to ever lived. Do we keep going with these guys? Or you think we should move on to another team? You think we've exerted our dominance against them?
I feel good.
I'll just play them again. Let's do one more. Then we'll move on to the next guys.
We gotta play at least a 2 out of 3 in teams, dude. I've never played a best of 1 in teams in my life.
Yeah, no, I think I agree with you. I think we should
Teams is
do
inherently
a
2 out of 3.
best of 3 of best of 3s.
Okay.
I'm gonna get him. Nah, I didn't get him. Oh, the Yoshi got him for us. Thank you, Yoshi. Oh, that would have been
Oh, yeah, you went for
spicy.
that.
That would have been spicy. Oh, yeah. See, that was my bad. I should have let you have that. Oh, I'm back. I'm back.
Nice.
Oh, I could have finished him. You know what I'll say? One of my problems is in doubles, I always forget what percent particular opponents are at.
That's hard as shit.
You know what I
Isn't
mean?
it?
Because there's 2 of them. Yeah, I know. It is.
Yeah, there's
I think
2
it
of
is.
them. Oh my goodness.
You're crushing them right now. I'm literally standing here letting you 1v2 them.
well?
You know what? I can just probably get him. Yeah, he mashed out pretty fast. It's good from him.
Yeah, he did.
It's whatever. Got him. I wish he broke the combo. Not quite ever ready to cover this guy's sideways. Oh!
That was a huge call out.
Yeah.
I actually caught his a B move.
I'm tech into me. Yeah, in spots like that, I'm just gonna. Oh, you're fine, right? Yeah.
I'm fine.
In spots like that, I just cover the tech that you can't cover. You know what I mean? Oh!
I hit him with a Wizzy combo.
Oh!
Get up attack to knee.
Tell him GG's. Oh!
Well, look
All
at all
right,
those
next team.
beautiful colors. Do we both have to disconnect or just one of us?
I think we're just disconnect. All right, we're playing the next team. You ready?
Oh, we got to do it again? Or are we already locked in as a team?
We're going into the next team. We're gonna find the next team. We're gonna beat them up.
But can we just queue or how do you...
We're gonna. What do you mean?
Do we have to do WC again? I think
Yeah,
you're
but
the
there's a
boss.
shortcut,
I think
there's a
when
shortcut.
you press start.
When you press start, hit Z, and it's gonna autofill the last code you typed in. So it's super easy to get into the queue again.
Okay. But we
Okay.
still have to say 1, 2, 3?
We do. I'll say it though. Don't worry. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay. I'm searching.
Okay. Oh, it's C Kumomi. Oh, it's one of my subs, I think. I didn't know you played Puff. At least I didn't know you played Puff. It's weird that I'm new. I don't know who I expected.
What do you think about this stage? In
It's
teams?
small, I'll tell you. It's small and stressful, but we can make it happen. Oh my god. It's Randall. I teched on a Randall without even knowing I was there. Oh, fuck. Did he rest off the stage like a silly
Yeah.
man? That's
Like a super killer player.
That's really funny. I love when that happens. Oh, that was a nice downer from C Kumomi.
Like a player who has their priorities in order.
Yeah. Oh, he had a way on the back. Okay, you're good? You're good. You're kind of good.
Hit me.
I tried to shine you.
Yeah, maybe I should say something.
No, I mean, I saw it. I just didn't hit you. I'm getting Yoshi's done right now. Okay.
You know what we have to
Hit?
do?
No way. Well, we
We
need to
need
kill
to do
them.
more grab combos.
Okay, I'm down. Yeah,
Grab combos are really good for both of us, I think.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
should just remember to hold, you know?
Okay. That works. Oh! Okay. All right, we're back in it.
Yeah, I was plugged into that one for that hit. Oh, that was actually so dope.
Okay, I'm gonna start going for grabs. 41. That Puff can die soon.
I literally just nippled
Excellent, excellent.
across
Get
the
him.
stage.
Okay, I see you're getting the Marth. I'm getting the Puff. I'm gonna shine him. I got him. Marth's dead. Okay. All right, we got it. We got unlocked though. We got unlocked. Oh, that whiffed. It's okay. I'm interrupting him. Fuck.
Okay.
Okay. That was good actually. Oh, weak backer is interesting. That's a way I could save you. I'm gonna go for a grab. 3. I'm gonna let him use all his jumps. I fucking forward smashed him somehow. I don't know. It was weird. It's okay. Fuck. Oh no. Oh, that was almost bad. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it.
I think that was probably better to just have you go in.
Yeah, one of us goes in, one of us hangs back. That's probably just better. All right. Hey, nice comeback.
We brought
though.
that back. Yeah, we brought that back.
We were way down.
We were down.
Again,
That was a
fucking
good
A.
comeback.
That was a good
Wow.
comeback. We were way
I
down.
even.
That
I
might
even
they might have counterpicked
saved.
it.
Somehow I think I had the pick.
Weird. Oh, nice. He's no jump, right?
Yeah.
Oh he had it?
I don't think so.
The second didn't connect. Grabbing! Grabbing! Ah, yeah, no, my bad. I should have said grabbing if I didn't know I was gonna get it.
That's not good. Yeah, immediately SD'd.
Yeah, well. What are you gonna do? Oh, fuck, don't get arrested. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, he died. He got evaporated.
Yeah, he did.
I want to gimp this Marth. I want to gimp him. Okay. I'm living, I think. Ah, yep. I knew it. Get him. Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
He got me.
That's okay. If I can grab the puff, I can kill him. Oh, you kill him. Oh. Fucking 44
That was
damage
actually
off that.
so good.
Yeah. On a puff? Oh, you'll take fucking 44 on a puff. Oh, baby. He had a shield? I don't have time to be doing this. Go high. I'm gonna try to burn you. Okay, okay, okay. Well, you made it back, so you're good. Hold him. Yeah. Oh.
I just thought maybe he was gonna break out, you know?
Yeah. No, it's a good call.
Dang. Martha.
That was so sick.
Yes!
I hit him into your fucking. He's no jump, I think. If you can. Okay, okay, yeah, that was tricky. I knew I'd get one of them. I just let it rip. Okay, I guess I'll go in. You hang back. I'm gonna kind of. Okay. Okay, or you know, or that.
And
All right,
then I basically SD'd and got saved.
I actually accidentally double jumped. Fucked my whole shebang up. Oh, come on, Randall. Not right now, buddy. Sorry. I did survive.
Yeah, you're good.
Get him. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Let's play one more. Let's play one more set. GG's. GG's to these guys. GG's. Okay. All right. Final set. Final set. Final set. Final set.
Okay.
Final set. Giving
Tell me
people
when,
the opportunity to snipe
tell
us.
me when, tell me when,
Okay,
tell me
all right,
when.
I'm giving it 10 seconds. People can try to snipe us. Good games, Jank, SC, and C. Komomi.
Good games, good games.
Good games, good games. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. It's gonna work.
I am searching.
We're getting them. We got Jank again. Jank's back in.
With Skogboy.
With Skogboy. Jank, how are you so successful at sniping us? What's going on? How are you able to do that?
Maybe Jank's picking the right colors. It's gotta be red team. Jank kind of messed me up a couple times, but
Yeah.
it's a new day, Jank.
It's a new thing.
You gotta be ready for.
Ow! What's happening? Are we getting disconnected?
I'm 100% frozen.
Are you frozen? I'm frozen in my life.
I'm at 0%. Look at these percents. 0, 24, 49, 88. It's kind of beautiful.
All right. Well, I thought it was beautiful too. I guess we just do another one. All right. I'm disconnected from those guys. All right. 3. I'm gonna count us down again.
Get out. Did
I
you
just held
close
Z.
your client?
I
or-
held Z. I held Z.
Does it work?
Are you back on the menu?
No. I'm frozen in the game.
You're still frozen?
Yeah.
You're still frozen?
Maybe my client crashed.
Oh. Maybe it crashed. So you could restart it, I guess. Just restart
I'm
the
reloading
game.
it. Yeah. Teams.
Yep.
Red Falcon. No, we're green.
Green Falcon.
WC.
WC. Are you ready?
You do the count. Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sorry, Jank.
Sorry, Jank.
Actually, maybe Jank's right back in the queue. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yep.
Really sorry, Skog Boy.
Oh my
Could
goodness.
not
Somehow
catch
it's.
players. count us down again.
Okay. Yeah. Me?
It fucks it up sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna count us down again. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I was
Hey,
slow.
thanks, change name too. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you for the gifted.
I was slow.
You're slow? Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
You might be fine.
It didn't work. You ready?
Didn't work. Okay, yeah. You count us down.
3, 2, 1, boom.
Hey, thanks, change name too for the 3 gifted. Goddamn, dude. Thank you for the 25
green?
total. I'm green. I'm green.
You're green out of your mind?
I'm green on my mind.
Could not connect to players Maple Story fan and fan.
Motherfuck.
Press Z to clear error.
All right. Sometimes the double's a little bit janky with the direct connect. All right, count us down again. I want
3,
on your
2,
count.
1, bang.
Oh, no, I got 3 different people. I didn't get you. That sucks. We gotta do it again. Should restart client. Okay, I'm gonna restart my game.
3.
Just in case. Hang on. I'm gonna restart my game real quick. Just to make sure. Because it might be on my side. Sometimes when it fucks it up in teams, you gotta like restart. It's
Yeah.
weird.
For sure,
All right,
for
I'm
sure.
ready.
3, 2, 1, boom.
Boom. Hey, look at that, it worked. Bros of Stylin and JV. Got 2 nice connects. I can already tell this fox is pretty good. Oh, I remember this fox player. This guy is pretty good. This is gonna be our toughest challenge yet. This guy's not bad.
I love a tough challenge.
Yeah, me too. Alright, the fox. Oh! Okay, that's me.
I got it here, too.
That's me. That one was me.
Don't ever forget.
You gotta stay on your toes, right? Jesus Christ, dude.
Did you live that?
No! How the fuck would I know? Of course I didn't live it. What do you think?
I do think
well
you
done.
did not live it. Nice.
Go really high. Yeah, nice. I'll try to keep the falcon off of you.
I made a bad decision, Toph.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, pretty
That was
even.
definitely my fault.
Are you good? You're kind of good.
Yeah. I'm mostly good.
Got the falcon. Super high again. If I can just get a combo started on this falcon. Damn, are they up? These motherfuckers.
We could do this.
Fox is a problem, man. We can definitely do this. Well done. If you grab him, I'll fucking up smash the shit out of this guy. He up smashed me! I think I have to kip the falcon. Get one of them. Nice! Yes! Nice. Baby. Get him. Oh! I'm gonna get ledge. Oh!
Holy kick!
Oh! That was so good!
Okay,
That was
okay.
so good! That was so good! I don't believe
Look
it!
at this team. Look at this team.
Game one,
This is Scarto team.
I know.
We actually talked about how we wanted to play a little bit of teams.
We did. We did almost take that one game off of Shroomden Armada. I think you forgot about that.
Did we really?
We did. We almost took a game off Shroomden Armada. Mango's watching. He's making fun of Adam. Actually, he might have been making fun of Dewan. It was that one CEO. Oh, they fucked us up game 2 though.
Throw some style.
But you know, then they won the
live.
tournament, so. hoping that would. Oh, I'm back! Can't get complacent. I can sense my complacency kicking in, and I need to snap myself out of it. That was a good one. Kill this fox. You're gonna kill the fox. I don't need to kill the fox. Yes! I got the falcon! Oh, good shield. I should have kept shielding too. Coming over. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you out. I'm trying to come over. This fox is making it difficult. Oh, we almost had a juicy combo on the falcon. Oh, he DI'd that in a not recommended way to DI it, I would say.
What do you think about that timing, Toph?
That was really good. I would say
Do
that
you
was
realize how
professional.
sick that was that I didn't hit you?
Yeah, that was,
With that
I
forward
would say
smash?
that was a professional forward smash.
That was one of the best forward smash. Oh, that up air was insane.
How did I not
Did
get
you-
hit? What the fuck was that up there?
I'm trying to relock in with these players.
I'm trying to play these guys
Just
again. Yeah, I'm
because
trying
of how sick we just were.
I'd agree.
I feel like that was the sickest forward smash that I've ever done.
And that upper was the sickest upper I've ever done. I don't understand how I didn't get hit by his.
I just actually evaporated this Falcon player. Except, people are so insane now that you just don't die from getting hit real hard.
These guys are dying. Good shield. That was a good shield. I would say that's
Wow, did that
something.
me actually hit?
That was Mewtwo old philosophy on teams. Remember, Mewtwo whole thing was shield and let your opponent, or sorry, let your teammate attack through your shield. That was like his whole team's philosophy. It was like one guy shields, the other one attacks, and it's overpowered. And I think his exact words were broken.
I should have got that edge guard.
I'll go get the Falcon. My double jump didn't come out. Chaos is happening.
Everybody lived.
Everyone lived except the Falcon. Perfect. Which is the original intended purpose of me going out there. Hey, thanks for the gift to Jank. I want you to know I DI'd the jab wrong because I was thanking you for the sub. But I appreciate it nonetheless. I'm helping. Got the wrong arrow. Oh, see if you can hit the Falcon. Okay, I'm back. Thank you.
My goodness.
You ever
That
play
was
Metal
lucky.
Slug? The arcade game?
Mm-mm.
Don't worry about it. I think we downloaded this team. I think it's completely over for this team. Good shielding. See, we just Mewtwo King'd our way out of that scenario. Look at that. Look at. Oh, I forgot what percent the Fox was at. That's the Mewtwo King way. The Mewtwo King way in teams is really good usage of shielding in chaotic, otherwise chaotic spots, to turn chaos into
Creativity.
yeah, that's right. Thank you for finishing my sentence. I beckered this Falcon 8 million
Covered
times.
everything.
What do we call it there? Do we say that?
I
we
like
just-
winning in teams. This is great.
Yeah.
This is
I
great
would
fun.
confidently
But
say
maybe we
that
gotta
we are
call
a
it-
better team than their team. I do
You tell
kind
me
of.
what we're doing.
All right, chat said keep going, please. All right, let's make this. We'll make this a first to 5. Us versus this team is a first to 5. I'm down. They've gone Desperation Ganon, which let me tell you, never works.
Yeah, Desperation Ganon is a tough one to make work, especially versus Falcon.
Yeah, and Fox. Oh my god! I couldn't see what's happening because the Falcon had the front camera death instead of the Star KO. and when he got pulled out of the way, I was dead. Oh my god, you're nuts.
Well, he was definitely going that way. I think that was like my only chance.
Yeah. Oh no! I mean, you know, it happens. It happens.
It does happen.
Yeah, it does happen.
Famous player just jumped across the whole stage and forward air with Ganon, and I got hit by it.
That's how you gotta do it. It's only hope. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Your only hope. Oh, I just multi-hit forward aired him. How's he alive? Oh, he's the one at 95. Fuck. Again, I can never remember what percent he was. Yeah, that was my bad. Oh no. I might need help. Thank you.
Has a nipple.
Oh, you gotta do it. You gotta do it to it. Get him. Oh, I see. Right, you're hoping the Ganon takes the stock. I like it. I like the strategy. The Ganon, unfortunately, had the restraint and the wherewithal to not take this Fox's stock. Let's go, Bobby. Oh, that was great. Oh! Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're fucking crazy. Pivot Nair. SFAT said someone had to work on those. Must not have been talking about Bobby Scar.
That was...
There it is. Nice tap. It's getting spicy.
I'm living.
Yeah. There it is. There. You're a crazy man, but it worked.
It worked.
My God. Wow. 4-0. Well done. Well done.
Was that
Well
first to
done.
5 or was it
I've decided it's a first to 5.
so we're 4-0?
So we're 4-0. I've decided it's a first to 5.
They coordinated.
Pocket Ganon pick almost worked out. I could have made that something
I
special.
died. I got Ganon upbeat and died. Oh.
Fox messed it up. I thought he was gonna miss that tag. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna miss that tag. You guys are wondering why I just took the chat.
Oh, good shield.
Thank you. Oh! I'm alright, I'm alright. Maybe. I might be alright. No, you're okay. Maybe that's something. It's okay, that was my first stop.
You're such a kind teammate.
What am I? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're really kind.
Thank you. I try to be.
This Ganon just got deleted.
Good. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I was busy deleting the Fox myself. Ow. He did not even go for this much damage. What is happening here? I'm getting hit by Ganondorf. Unbelievable. Inconceivable. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. All is back. All is back to normalcy. Living? I'm living. 120. My word. You go out there. Oh, he's the one that's at a high percent.
I think
I
we
never
just
know.
won. Yeah, the Ganon was at the high percent.
Oh, fuck. I'm circling and moving a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna back throw. You ready? Alright, GG's. I said GG's to him. I guess I'm not back throwing. I was gonna back throw, I don't know.
You didn't back
I feel
throw.
like it's cooler if you throw it, but it's definitely easier if you do it that way.
Alright, GG's Toad.
Alright, we went 9 and what was that? 9-0 versus the internet.
We're a sick team, dude.
I would say that's about as good as it
That's
gets.
what it is.
That's what it is.